Hello and welcome to Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Here are the headlines. National Assembly deputies backed the draft resolution to tackle legal obstacles, calling it essential to fix regulatory overlaps that impede governance and development. The Prime Minister chaired a national online meeting to review the 2021-2025 national target programs on new rural development. The Ministry of Industry and Trade handled over 11,000 e-commerce stores with violations to protect consumers. Top news today. On June 23rd morning, National Assembly deputies strongly supported the draft resolutions to address legal obstacles. They praised it as a necessary step to resolve inconsistency and overlaps in the legal system that hinder effective governance and the development. The National Assembly initiative to develop a specific mechanism for resolving legal obstacles demonstrates its commitment to proactive reform. This framework aims to empower ministries and localities to flexibly address regulatory bottlenecks. While deputies lauded the resolution's detailed criteria, principles, and scope of authority, they emphasized that the title of the resolution is crucial as it impacts the implication and reach. Many delegates underscore the urgency of removing these legal hurdles, especially given the institutional barriers currently hindering development projects. They believe this will unlock resources and stimulate economic growth. However, concerns were raised regarding the potential misuse of such special mechanisms without proper oversight. Consequently, deputies advocated for a mechanism that balances flexibility with constitutionality, transparency, and stringent power control. On the afternoon of June 22nd, Prime Minister Phạm Chính chaired a national online meeting to review the National Target Program on New Rural Development, the National Target Program on Sustainable Poverty Reduction, and the accompanying movement. The whole country joined hands to build new rural areas, and for the poor, no one is left behind, all for the 2021-2025 period. In his opening speech, the Prime Minister emphasized agriculture as the economic pillar, with farmers at the center and rural areas as the foundation. He urged attendees to evaluate implementation results, share successful models, honor outstanding contributors, and strategize for the 2026-2030 National Target Program on New Rural Development and Sustainable Poverty Reduction. He affirmed this program is a crucial and consistent policy, fully aligned with the major directions set by the party and government. Currently, 79% of communes meet new rural standards, 42% have achieved advanced standards, and 12% are recognized as model communes. The Sustainable Poverty Reduction Program has surpassed all 5 of its targets, notably reducing the average poverty rate by over 1% annually and the rate in poor districts by an impressive 6.7%. Looking ahead to 2030, Vietnam aims to double rural incomes to 105 million Vietnamese dong per year, completely eliminate multi-dimensional poverty, ensure 80% of communes meet new rural standards, recognize 6 to 8 provinces for completing rural development goals, and have 2 to 3 provinces achieve modern rural area status. The Cần Thơ City People's Committee has issued an official dispatch regarding administrative procedure settlement under the new 2-level local government system. Consequently, the city's old system will temporarily cease operation from June 27 to facilitate the transitions to the new system. Heads of specialized agencies under the City People's Committee, the head of the Management Board of Cần Thơ Export Processing and Industrial Zones, and chairman of District, Commune, Ward and Townspeople Committee must complete all outstanding administrative procedure records before July 1st, 2025. This includes returning results to organizations and individuals promptly and digitizing 100% of these results on the city's Administrative Procedures Information System. The old Administrative Procedures Information System will temporarily cease operation from 6 p.m. on June 27, 2025 until 11 p.m. on June 29, 2025 to facilitate the migration to the new system. The new Administrative Procedures Information System will begin trial operation on June 30, 2025 and will be officially launched on July 1, 2025. The Ministry of Industry and Trade announced that over 11,000 e-commerce stores with signs of violation were addressed in the first 6 months of the year. This move aims to tighten control and enhance consumer protection within the digital environment. The removal of over 33,000 violating products from more than 11,000 online vendors highlights the urgent need for stronger e-commerce oversight. In response, the Department of E-commerce and Digital Economy is advancing amendments to the e-commerce law that would fundamentally transform online marketplace regulation. The proposed legislation centers on 3 critical reforms, requiring comprehensive seller verification and identification, imposing greater legal accountability on e-commerce platforms for content and transactions, and establishing robust frameworks for cross-border commerce oversight. These measures represent a significant shift toward more stringent digital marketplace governance designed to protect consumers while ensuring platforms take active responsibility for maintaining transaction integrity. Cần Thơ City People's Committee has issued a directive on domestic solid waste management under its 2-level government system. To ensure service continuity, the chairman approved extending contracts with existing waste collection providers through an appendix detailing changes to the investor and timeline. Cần Thơ City is extending its waste collection service contract from June 16 to December 31, 2025. The Department of Natural Resources and Environment will coordinate with relevant agencies and commune-level people's committees to implement this extension, representing the city in signing the contract appendix. Beyond just extending contracts, the department is also tasked with improving overall waste management. This includes ensuring continuous service, controlling pollution, and enhancing urban aesthetics. Commune-level leaders are directed to educate and mobilize residents to adhere to waste regulations, particularly regarding proper disposal practices to maintain cleanliness and to foster a civilized urban environment. On June 23rd morning, the Council for Self-Assessment of the Project, Research and Compilation of Cần Thơ Gazetteer, Cần Thơ Culture held a working session. Mr. Nguyễn Thực Hiện, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, was in attendance. The Cần Thơ Culture book, part of the Cần Thơ Gazetteer, significantly expands on the 2002 edition. It covers a wide array of topics, including customs, festivals, literature, arts, media, and publishing. This updated version introduces new information on cuisine, traditional costumes, housing, transportation, architectural relics, handloom heritage, local dialects, traditional tools, and craft villages. This project is meticulously compiled according to both national standards and specific regulations for Cần Thơ City, adhering to an approved timeline from November 2023 to October 2025. The Council is currently reviewing and evaluating the project to ensure its quality in progress to meet or exceed its completion targets. Vietnam fruits and vegetable market is currently facing a significant challenge. Export turnover to China, which accounts for nearly half of the total turnover, has sharply decreased over the past several months. Vietnam fruit and vegetable exports are in a prolonged slump, casting doubt on the industry's $8 billion export goals for 2025. In May of 2025, exports reached just over 496 million, a significant 33.5% drop year-on-year and the 5th consecutive monthly decline. This brings the total for the first 5 months of the year to nearly 2.2 billion, down 17.8%. The biggest factor in this downturn is the sharp 35.1% decrease in exports to China, Vietnam's largest market, totaling only 1.11 billion. Durian, the country's key fruit export, has been hit the hardest, plummeting over 74% to just 130 million. This dramatic fall is attributed to stricter quarantine rules and escalating competition from regional rivals like Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia, and Laos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.